Some people have been asking me, what in the world is an intranquil spirit? Let me tell you something. What is an intranquil spirit? I mean, you can't be black and not know what an intranquil spirit is living in the United States. Well, if you've been gunned down, you're an intranquil spirit. How many black people in America have been lynched from trees for us black people in America not to know what an intranquil spirit is? An intranquil spirit is a restless soul. If you have a family member that died of like a illness whatsoever, because most people associate a person who is restless after death as being someone who died of let's just say an unnatural cause or just basically a violent death whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily the case all the time. You could be a person who died of AIDS complications, you know what I'm saying? And you become a restless soul because the pain and suffering, or cancer patient, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You can definitely suffer before you die, you know what I'm saying? And that carries on over into the afterlife. So basically when you talk about all those ancestors that were raped and used as alligator bait whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? Or basically those that were experimented on for, African Americans, you know about the Tuskegee thing whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? So what do you think? Those spirits are peaceful and singing happy kumbaya, you know what I'm saying? On the other side, oh hell fuck no. They are restless. You know what I'm saying? It's about time I feel like someone such as myself step out and actually talk about what an intranquil spirit really is. You know what I'm saying? Since I have a black audience, I must gear this towards black people for them to really get a great understanding. Because if a white person talk about intranquil spirit, they'll never talk about your cause and your situation, how it relates to you. Every time you see a black man being gunned down in the United States, when that person hits the other side, meaning, well, you know what? Let's just talk about inner city crime, as well as basically being shot down by a police officer. You know what I'm saying? So since since the most hottest topic out here is police shooting unarmed black men, I might as well basically jump on the bandwagon and basically connect this intranquil spirit to like those who have been gunned down, unarmed. You know what I'm saying? So those people who are taken out of this existence, you know what I'm saying, before their time, they are restless. And then, because these people had attachments to the earth, such as family, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So you got to tie all this stuff in, man. You know what I'm saying? And, it's just sad that when you're reading about the intranquil spirit in America as a black person, you know what I'm saying? As much tragedy that black people have had in America, for them not to have a reference for like, okay, what about all these freaking slaves that died in America? They're not restless. There's no reference to them. The intranquil spirit. The intranquil spirit. That is one of the most stupidest words I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Like the intranquil spirit. Like someone's name is the intranquil spirit. What is the spirit's name? We know the spirit is goddamn restless, but what is the spirit's name? You know what I'm saying? So you have to look into your history books, crack open or look down in your family line to find out who died of let's just say a horrible, who passed on horribly. You know what I'm saying? That person has capabilities on the other side. Some people talk about the intranquil spirit, quote unquote, the intranquil spirit, as though that's the only thing that's capable of doing is love. There's a bunch of intranquil spirits. You got to know what each individual is capable of doing. Not all intranquil spirits specialize in love. You know what I'm saying? So you may have a criminal, who died before his time, and he turns around and is good at basically selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? He's good at, hustling and making money. You know what I mean? So all these spirits, who died in benevolent ways, they have certain things to offer. Some of them can do love. Some of them can do other evil, destructive shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.